Hey my friend, this is Darnell Clarke, your industry leader in this career again. Hey, the answer man, your career coach. Hey, today's topic is signs that your interview went well. You spent all this time and you took an interview and you really don't know how you did. So you're on pins and needles. I'm gonna give you 5 signs to let you know your job went well or is going well. But before I get started, I have an interviewing cheat sheet. It's 7 surefire ways so you can prep for an interview, because most people don't really know how to prep for an interview. Stay to the end. I'll show you how to get it. It will serve you well. So here are 5 signs that you are doing excellent in the interview or you took a great interview. Sign number 1 is that they ask, how soon are you available? They ask your availability. Listen, I don't know if you know me, but before I was a career coach, I was in IT. Got a computer science degree and an MBA. I was working for big companies like IBM, Ernst & Young, GE, Coca-Cola. I was the back-end hiring manager, so I understand how this whole thing works, right? And all these people that were coming through interview, most of them don't know how to take it. And when I am interviewing a candidate and I ask you your requirement, your availability, that is one of the strongest signs that you are doing well. Listen, if you are not the right candidate, I will immediately understand that. I'll wrap that interview up as fast as I can. I still be professional, but I will wrap it up and get you out of there, because I don't want to waste your time and I definitely don't want to waste my time. I will only ask candidates that I think I want to hire their availability. Because if you're not the one, I don't care when you're going to be available. All right? This is one of the strongest signs that you have done well in your interview and you are doing well in your interview. I'm not talking about the front end, where recruiter, headhunter, HR call you on the phone for that 30-minute introduction interview, ask you your availability. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you are interviewing face-to-face with the hiring authority, and in the middle towards the end, they ask you what's your availability. Listen, my friend, that is a strong sign that you are doing well. That's sign number 1. Sign number 2 is that they ask you to come in to speak again, right? They want you to come to another interview. They want you to stay a little longer so you could talk to somebody else. This is a strong indication that you are doing well. Say, if you are doing well and a hiring authority wants you to come back in to talk to their team or talk to their boss, that's a strong sign your interview has gone well or your interviewing is going well. Hey, listen, if you are not the candidate, I'm telling you firsthand, we will not introduce you to our team or to our manager or anyone else if you are not a strong candidate. Sign number 3, your interview went longer than expected. Hey, sometimes you are interview with a 30-minute interview, 45-minute interview, an hour interview. If your interview has gone longer than expected, if your interview was supposed to be 30 minutes and went 35, 45 minutes, that interview went well. If you had a face-to-face interview and it's supposed to be an hour long, and it went an hour 15, hour 10, 15 minutes long, your interview went well. Your interview is going well. I told you once, I'm gonna tell you again. Soon as we recognize that you are not the one for the position, we're gonna wrap it up and we're gonna get you out of there as soon as possible. See, you must understand, as a hiring authority, they didn't hire me to hire people. That's not what they hired me to do, the recruiting process. They hired me to get things done. So if I don't get things done, I'm not gonna have a job very long. So I don't spend a lot of time on interviewing. I don't spend a lot of time looking at resumes. I try to get stuff done, right? And so if you are in the interview and I'm going longer than I expected or as longer than you expected, know this, my friend, that interview is going well and it went well. Sign number 4, they ask, do you have any job opportunities? Do you have any offers on the table? If you have any offers on the table, do not lie. Do not stretch the truth. Don't tell white lies. If you don't have an offer, just say no. If you have an offer or offers on the table, tell them. Don't tell them who. Don't tell them when. Don't tell them how much the salary. Just say yes. See, listen, people always want what they can't have. See, in the marketplace, they believe that if you are working for somebody else, you're a stronger candidate. If you got offers on the table, you must be a really strong candidate. If somebody else wants you, then I want you too. I know when you come to an interview the first time a recruiter or HR asks you, are you still employed or are you unemployed? They look at unemployed people like they, got leprosy or something like that. Hey, everybody before they retire will go through an unemployment stint in their career. Sooner or later, you're gonna get downsized or laid off or restructured, reorg out. I promise you are. They just haven't had that experience yet. So don't worry if they ask you if you are unemployed. Say, hey, I'm unemployed right now. Right? But if you have offers on the table, you let them know. But you must tell them, all right, Mr. Clarke, I do have an offer on the table, but understand this. I really want this position. If I didn't really think I was the best candidate for this position, I would have went on and took that position already and canceled this interview. So don't worry about I'm gonna hold you for hostage and have negotiation between that organization and this position. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give you my offer. I expect that you're gonna pay me at a legitimate salary, and I'm not gonna be going back and forth to hold you hostage. So if you give me an offer because I want this position, I'm gonna take it. This is a strong sign, my friend, if somebody asks you, do you have offers on your table? Because if you're not a strong candidate, I'm not asking you any of that. I promise you. And the fifth signal is that they ask you your salary requirement. Oh, this salary requirement, strong signal 5, is just as strong as a signal 1 is your availability. Those are the two questions I ask candidates I am really talking about and thinking about the hiring. So I'm asking your salary requirements. If you don't know how to answer that question, go below. I created a video talked about how you address the salary question. You must know your salary. Don't ever go into an interview. Don't ever pick the phone up for an interview if you do not know your true salary, and you be ready to negotiate right then. Down below, I tell you how you look for your salary and how you do your salary negotiation. That's a key thing for you. So if I asked you what your salary requirement is, know this, my friend, it is a strong signal that you are in the game. So let me recap these 5 signals. Signal number 1, I ask you availability. Signal number 2 is that I asked you to come back and speak again to somebody else in my organization. Signal number 3, sign number 3 is that the interview went longer than expected. Yes, sir. And sign number 4 is that they asked, do you have any offers on the table? That's a strong signal. And number 5, a really, really strong signal, is that we ask your salary requirement. So that's it, my friends. So if you like this video, click on the thumbs up. I really like when you click on the thumbs up. And share this video with 5 friends. This is how I get my content out, by you sharing it. Share it with 5 friends. I'm asking you, thank you very much in advance that you share this with 5 friends. And go below in the comment field if you have any comments. Let me know if you like this video. Do you want some other type videos? Because I always take requests, and let me know what kind of videos you want. And if you have any career question down below, ask me your question, because I am Darnell Clarke, the answer man. There is no question that you can ask me that I will not have the answer to. So I told you before, my friend, that I have the interviewing cheat sheet. The interviewing cheat sheet is a 7-step, surefire way how to prep for an interview. It will tell you what you're supposed to say. It will give you the top 25 questions that most interviewers ask. It'll tell you the difference between a behavior interview and a traditional interview. Give you the STAR method so you can understand how to answer that question. It'll give you the questions you should ask, and you should always ask question. It'll tell you how to handle the salary information, the salary requirement. It will also give you the closing to show you how to ask for the job. That's right. So if you're interested, go below, click on that link and get your copy today. It will serve you well, my friend. So that's it, my friend. That's how you know you have done an awesome interview, took an awesome interview by those 5 signs. So there's one thing I know for sure in my life, one thing I know for sure, my friend, that whatever you want in life, you got to go get it. There is no other way. So if you make a plan and you go get it, and you go get those interviews, and you look at those 5 signs, and you never stop trying until you get your job of your dreams, then I'll see you. And yes, I do mean you at the top, because the bottom is too crowded. I'll see you next video. Later.